mystery of stuff. The 10 most haunting abandoned places on Earth. For some reason, I can't look away. These real-life ruins offer an eerie glimpse into a world without humans. Their dark walls inspire a sense of wonder like I've never felt before. 1. Pripyat, Ukraine. Pripyat, a city of nearly 50,000, was totally abandoned after the nearby Chernobyl nuclear disaster in 1986. Due to radiation, it has been left untouched ever since the incident and will be for many thousands of years into the future. Nature now rules the city in what resembles an apocalyptic movie. 2. Mirny Diamond Mine. Eastern Siberia, Russia. The world's second largest man-made hole, Mirny was constructed by Stalin to satisfy the Soviet Union's demand for industrial diamond. Further digging efforts were eventually abandoned when it became too difficult to continue digging this massive hole. 3. Farmhouse, Seneca Lake, New York. This abandoned farmhouse in New York State also acts as a graveyard for many vintage cars which are now empty shells of their former selves. 4. Rijyong Hotel, Pyongyang, North Korea. The Rijyong Hotel is a true display of North Korea's madness. Work started on this 105-story hotel only a few years before a massive famine plagued the country. Abandoned for 16 years, work once again began in 2008, when it was coated in $150 million worth of glass. Foreign guests have reported that although the structure now looks complete on the outside, a lot of the interior is still abandoned and incomplete. 5. Willard Asylum, Willard, New York. Willard Asylum for the Chronic Insane was built in 1869 and closed in 1995. Housing 4,000 patients at its peak, more than half of the 50,000 patients who called Willard Asylum their home died within its walls. This makes the asylum's morgue, pictured above, one of the creepiest places we can imagine. By its closure, most patients were eventually integrated back into society, but in the early days people didn't leave unless it was in a box. 6. Sanzhou UFO Houses, Sanzhou, Taiwan. These homes were intended to be sold to U.S. military officers when construction began in 1978. In 1980, work was halted due to loss of investment. 7. Six Flags Jazzland, New Orleans, Louisiana. Severely damaged by Hurricane Katrina, Six Flags Jazzland has been abandoned since. Several of the rides still stand, a testimony to the resilience of New Orleans. Several companies have plans to develop the park, but until then it will remain as the perfect setting for a horror movie. 8. Gulliver's Travels Park, Kawaguchi, Japan. Constructed in the shadow of Mount Fuji, this theme park opened in 1997. Despite financial help from the Japanese government, it lasted only 10 years before being abandoned. 9. Bannerman Castle, Polepel Island, New York. Bannerman Castle's owner, Francis Bannerman Vi, built the structure as storage space after buying the American military surplus from the war with the Spanish. After 200 pounds of ammunition exploded in 1920, much of the castle was destroyed and the rest abandoned. 10. Disney's Discovery Island, Lake Buena Vista, Florida. A former wildlife attraction in the heart of Disney World, it is rumored that the island was left to run wild after bacteria capable of killing humans was discovered in the surrounding water.